Okay, so folks, it's FB here again. Hi everyone. This is the spicy fish condiment. This blend is to the ginger, onions, garlic, and the spices. I have managed to get the water a bit out. So it's time to add the chili. And in it goes. This time I know it's hot and spicy, so I'm not measuring. You stir it in. See, it almost looks like shetoh, but then there's still more to do. Well, let's taste it and see the salt content. Now, it needs salt. But before I put the salt in, I'm going to put jumbo chicken in it. And at this stage, I have reduced the heat to 3, just to give it time to cook. I'm not rushing it to get cooked. Okay, almost there. So you just keep stirring, tasting, stir and taste, just till you get it right. See, at this stage, if you are a vegetarian, like I said, just put in salt. Add your chili, just put in salt. And it's also good to add to your rice, your bolognese sauce, your pasta, your noodles, your chips, your everything. Like any kind of food that you think is bland. If you love your food hot and spicy and you don't like seafood, this is something you can use to bring life to your food. You know, any bland food is dead. This is body fuel, energy. It's like petrol, body petrol. So you keep stirring and stirring. Actually, I had to change the saucepan because the first one I was using was a bit light and then it started burning, so I changed it to a thicker and deeper pot saucepan. I'm still tasting just to get it right. Our chili. So at this stage, I'm going to add the prawns. Got it? Add it in batches. Now I'll actually add more of prawns to it. It's not going to be dry. What time did I start cooking? I think 1:30. And I'm still in the kitchen at 7 o'clock. Can you imagine? And then a bit of the powdered herrings, smoked powdered herrings. I'm going to reduce the heat to 2 because it has started sticking to the saucepan and I don't need that. If you are so lazy or you think it's hectic to do this, just give me a call and I will gladly do yours. Your choice and selection. Tell me whatever you want in it, how hot you like it, and if you don't want the fish in it, if you have allergen, I'll take all out of it for you. So in effect, that is our finished shetoh, our spicy fish Ghanaian condiments, suitable for eating kinky, chips, ripe plantain. Add to your beans. You know, baked beans, you can add it to baked beans to give it life. Another tasting section. Is the spice okay? Is the flavor okay? Nearly there. A bit of fish in it and we'll be done. Sorry, this is what happens if you are videoing and cooking at the same time. So just a quick recap. The ingredients I used are chili powder, blended onions, garlic, ginger, and a mixture of spices, dry natural spices, tomato puree, smoked herrings, grind, and smoked prawns, all made into powder. With the stock or your choice of any stock, no Maggi, if there's any others on the market, you can use it. Is it Goldals, or you can use any of them spices. And then cooking oil, but I love to cook with sunflower. If I'm not using olive oil, I prefer sunflower. Though it's expensive, but I still love it. It's light, smell is so down, like doesn't have that heavy smell to me. And then I started by heating the oil in the saucepan, and I added the spices, the natural grind spices, into the oil to lift the flavors up. And then I added the onions, ginger, and garlic, and I left it to cook to golden brown. I mean, in between brown and black, so it really looks like dark brown. So when all the water had evaporated, or when all the water was almost evaporated, I added the stock. Actually, I used jumbo and nor, and then a little salt. You have to be careful what you put in, because if you mess up, you cannot correct it. You have to start all over again. So just a pinch of salt, not too much. So this is it. Spicy Ghanaian fish condiments, or Ghanaian spicy fish condiments. We use it for kenke, gari, banku. And then when you come to Europe, if you want to ignite, like excite the atoms of your taste buds, this is what you have to add. No added sugar, no color. What else could you want? Try it. You can find me on Facebook, the Letter Kenny Artisan Market. I'm there every Saturday. And then I will dish this out and put it on Facebook, IG, and YouTube. Bon appetit, à tout le monde. Spicy condiments. Thank you all.